I'm a mutilist abuser, be the #1 carapace user. My skirt's connection with the dropships, just like they do it in battle cruisers.
Welcome to NSL Season 7. Let's take a look at this season's map pool. Diamondback, Week 1. Diamondback is a 4-player map made for NSL 7 by Nam Surikata. Endurance, Week 2. Endurance is a 2-player map made by KD Man in the Space tile set. Aquamarine, Week 3. Aquamarine is a 4-player map made by TNW Zombie. Terraform, Week 4. Terraform is a 4-player map made by SC Spider, Hyojin, Gnome Surikata, and JoJo. This is an NSL Classic Remake map. Odd Eye, Week 5. Odd Eye is a 2-player map made by Cygnus, Gnome Surikata. August Grad, Week 6. August Grad is a 4-player map made by Nam Cookie Master and is an NSL Classic Remake map. Neo Jungle Story, Week 7. Neo Jungle Story is a 4-player map made by JoJo, an NSL Classic map maker. High Noon, Week 8. High Noon is a 2-player map made by Nam Surikata on the Desert Teal set. Struggle, Week 9. Struggle is a 4-player map made by KM on the Jungle Teal set. Typology, Week 10. Typology is a 2-player map made by Freakling on the Desert Teal set. Now that you've seen the maps, let's check out the teams. Team Cavadogs. Team Chonky Cheesers.
NSL.
Team Lord of the Lings. Team AIRN Force 1.
NSL.
Team Semi-Sweet Cookie Fleet. Team Baked Potatoes.
Hello, friend. It has been so long. Let's go Spain. That's fine. Netherlands is going to win it all anyway. Get that orange out here, baby. The Dutch are going to win it all. And zero doubt to my mind. Zero doubt. The Dutch are going to take it. All right? So I don't think we need to worry about that. As long as we can all agree that England is going to lose, that's truly what matters to me. Like, you know? Sorry. Why are you like this, internet? Oh, well. Can you guys hear me fine? Is the interwebs working? How are we all doing? My bit rate's just doing. Let's see. I want to double check something here. Oh, that's what that means. Okay. Sick. Guys, we got some StarCraft. I have no idea what tier I'm casting. I genuinely have no idea. I haven't actually looked at anything. I got home an hour late today and then walked dogs. So, well, none of this is named, which just pisses me off for so many reasons. How you doing, Siri? So, I'm not going to do that one. Oh, this could be a banger. That's kind of short, though. Let's see here. Okay, you know what? I think this is what we'll do. All right. Why people don't name their replays? Mamma mia. Yo, Athena, how you doing? Oh. I just got back from absolute struggle session of a walk with the girls. Talia's so well behaved, but Jinx is still just an idiot. But it's so cute. But she's such a problem child. It's also like 100 degrees out, so like, you know. But to be honest, if I can whip around a 50-pound dog, I think I'm about ready for anything today. I think there might be a bit of delay built up, guys. Go ahead and press F5 because I think my bitrate's tanking. Yeah. Yeah. Screw you, ISP. I hate you, Cox. Cox is the worst ISP ever. He started running. Now that's the way out of it. That's the way out of it. Absolutely. This one. I forgot I need to do the scoreboard. Guys, it's like I haven't done this in a hot minute. I'm playing that. All right. Tricked. Absolutely bamboozled. Dogs will do that, man. Dogs are great. Getting out. I've been trying to get out every day. Me and my roommate both. Trying to get out every day, walk the dogs. Like, get home from work, walk the dogs. Get home from whatever, walk the dogs, right? I'm starting to feel healthy. I don't like this. Besides the fact that my hand's destroyed from the leash, but it's great though. Like, don't get me wrong. Being healthy, absolute thumbs up. But oh boy, is there something to just sitting around and cuddling with the puppies all day, which they also love to do. I think they're still eating. All right, you guys want some StarCraft or what? It's just annoying me that my bitrate tanks. You know me, guys. I'm a production guy, so when I watch this line just go, boo, 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 it just ruins my soul. Is there anything I can do on my end? Shouldn't be. Shouldn't be any issues either, but line watchers, true. Quite literally, my entire job of doing sound is watching lines and then going, that's too much line, or that's too little line. It's quite literally my job. Yo. I don't know. We're going to stream some games and see what happens. That's for sure. I think we're going to start with tier 2. I hadn't really decided until now, but I think we're gonna do tier 2, and then we'll go from there. See how much time we got. Honestly, I'm just down to chill and talk StarCraft. It's been too long. Like StarCraft, where I don't have to like be doing everything at once. I can just chill out, talk about some StarCraft, have some fun. And guys, this is what got me into it, right? This is where we started. Oh, come on, OBS. Come on, OBS. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Best viewers? No, the best viewers are on this channel, bot. Get your shit together. The best viewers are right here. Like, absolutely best viewers are right here. No need to worry about that. Where is it? There we are. Oh, what? All right, Blizzard. Cool. Anyway, spawning here in the top right-hand side, guys. With the blue-gray probes. It's IJ. Good old inside job. Top left with the SCVs, it's Genesis playing Terran. So it's Tennesis. Damn, who hurt you? Inside job, who hurt you? So, for those of you who don't know, both players are off racing. And they're both playing the races that each other plays. So, Genesis is a Protoss player, inside job's a Terran, right? And so, when you see people off race playing against their main race, you always see them do something super abusive. And I love it. And it's always just like, who hurt you? Protoss hurt me. Facts. You learned a lot playing Protoss. 9-9. This is big facts. Can confirm. All right. Where's the SCV going to go? Oh, it's going to go the right way, which kind of sucks, but it's not going to see the gateway, so it doesn't really matter. All right. Pylon goes down. It's really annoying to get the last scout here for Protoss. Protoss! Guys, I'd like to apologize if there's any buffering or anything. My internet provider absolutely hates me. At this point, they hate me because I've submitted federal complaints against them. So, I would not be surprised if they're, like, purposely ruining my internet at this point, so... Alright, he's going to cut down through the middle here, catch the gates. But it doesn't really matter when there's already, like, 3 zealots coming on up here. Yeah, kill the barracks. Shoot the barracks. Oh, look at that big old Kappa. Thank you for the biddies, Vin. Oh, oh. Poke him. Get him. Get him. Nope. No, he's gonna make it. Oh, 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 but he's not. Dude, why are you just standing there watching? Oh, this is utter shambles, by the way, for Genesis. Yeah, this is what we call bad for Terran. We've lost so many SCVs. The factory is not anywhere near done. We're losing Marine after Marine. Yeah, this is... Probe is just watching, by the way. The Probe is absolutely into voyeurism here. He just wants to watch. I mean, I get it. You know? Participating in the fight's not for everyone, I guess. This is a sick spot. Look at this. This is the perfect spot. Oh! Oh! Oh, look at them moves. All right, the factory will finally come on up here. 3 years later, the factory is done. All right, so what do we got on the back of this? On the back of this, we've got our gas, cyber core. We should have goons pumping. We have one goon pumping. All right, vulture's out, which means the zealots can only now buy time. Their entire job right now is just to slow down the vulture. You're not going to catch it, right? Unless Genesis throws it away. Or sell it as bagel. Hey, Ricehead. I don't need that kind of judgment over here, all right? Also, look at this. It's beautiful. It's just a one base all in. It's beautiful. God bless Protoss. This is what they intended. This is what Blizzard intended in 1998. All right, we got a bunker. We're just producing Marine Vulture. Goon range. Who's co-cast again? Well, currently I'm casting alongside the voices in my head. But if I put that down, like if I write that on the stream, like me and the voices, I might get some questions. Oh, this is a justice moment. Oh, it still works out anyway because it's not justice. Yep, bye, Vulture. Now, remember, SCVs beat Dragoons. It is that's just a fact of life. Because SCVs are the greatest combat unit, just ever. Oh, they get the zealot. Now, realistically, I do think this is pretty much over. Inside job is up in workers. Like, if the voices in my head are coming through the microphone, that's not good. That's going to get me banned. Like, if you can hear what the voices are saying, I'm going to get banned. Oh, never mind. What? How has this gone so poorly? He just tried to click down one tank. He just tried to click down one tank. What? That's illegal. This is a load of shit. All right, we got some goons starting to pile up here. Vulture tried to kill this pylon for a little bit at least. Oh, we're going DTs. I love it. Every Terran's like, what? Why can't I do that? Yeah, SCV's good unit. All right, yeah, this is... When the SCVs aren't involved in the fight, it goes a lot better for the Dragoons. The goons just sit there and stare. That's going to be GG. And with that, inside job's taking game number 1. My boy. Let's go. My boy. When in doubt, go. Anywho. I need to update that. I need to update that command because we've already had one of the LAN events this year. I haven't streamed on my own account in so long. I forgot like what timers we're running. Oh man, feels good though. Like just to be able to sit down and hang out. No, my internet's cutting in and out, so you're gonna get buffering. Yeah. It's not enough to disconnect the stream. It's just enough to cause buffering. You know? What are you going to do about it? I can only call the federal government so many times before it's just like, what the fuck? The problem is there's no other ISPs to call either. There's nobody else in my area. There's literally 0 other ISPs in my area that I can call. So I'm stuck with it. And I hate it. And it pisses me off. So I'm just going to keep on casting, and I'm sorry. I know it's not the best content, but fucking go commit acts of love against Cox buildings. Yeah, I like where I live, though. I just wish Cox didn't suck. Ah! Fucking pieces of shit. Oh, God, no. I'm sorry. I don't make the Artosis money. I can't afford to live in Canada. And if I told a doctor about any of my health issues, they would just prescribe me suicide. So, like, I don't know. I could do that in the States. Like, I don't need to go to Canada to be told that. Like, fuck. All right, guys. Game number 2. Let's get it on. Let's go. Okay, thank you. Spawning here in the top right-hand side. With the blue SCVs, guys. Give it up for Genesis. Bottom right-hand side, guys. With the red probes, give it up for Inside Job. My boy. Up a point. Can he take the crushing 2-0? I believe it. He's playing Protoss, guys. He's playing the easy race. Right? That's what Artosis found out when he played Semi. Oh, guys, if you didn't see it, Falcon Paladin casted Artosis v Semi Game 1 from the LAN. And holy shit, is it such a banger. Great, now I'm torn. Because the rule of casting... Alright, guys, this is totally off topic from what I was just talking about. But the rule of casting is that people will only show up in your chat if they won. But both Inside Job and Genesis are in chat. This is not right. One of you get the fuck out. This is not how this is supposed to work. Missed opportunity from Inside Job, placing down a gateway before a Nexus. I think that's just silly. Genesis, though, doing the good thing. You know, you got the depot, barracks. You're doing the Terran, right? He's doing what he's supposed to do. No, I never won anything. Fact. Came here to ask. What are we asking? Ask away, son. Alright. Cyber core. So it's 1 gate core. We're skipping the Zealot. Wait, we're not friends? Wait, are you not? Are you a Zerg main? I thought you were a Protoss main for some reason. Because I know you're not a Terran main. I do love the scouting of the middle. What? Now I'm so confused. Everything I know is a lie. Ah. What is your main race? Everything I know is a lie. The depot's on the wrong side. Oh. Well, gun down the probe. crap. I'm trying to retweet Falcon Paladin before I forget, because I forgot 4 times already. And I just keep mistyping the same word over and over. It's literally the definition of the did-it, aw, dang it. Did-it, aw, dang it. Yeah, God. You really expect a Protoss player to expand? Come on. Come on now. You expect a guy who, you know, is off-racing his Protoss to expand? Nah, not happening. There's going to be a Marine tank push. That's cool. All right, the SCV is going to get in down here. It's going to see 2 gateways. It's going to know Dragoons are coming. Range is spinning. A bit over halfway done. And I like this. I like that he's banking up the Marines in the back and keeping everything from scouting. This has a good chance of just rolling over. If all of Inside Job's goons are across the map, like if he brings everything across, he can absolutely get steamrolled here. But thankfully, not everything is across. So he's going to see this coming. He should pull everything back at this point. You know, he takes some... Yeah, you want to get that, like, stutter stepping shots, but... absolutely do not want to be taking hits. Yeah. He wants the tank. He's going to get the tank. Okay, that's good. Getting the tank is good. All right. He's actually doing a really good job of picking this apart. Like I said, a lot of it comes down to just like stutter step micro. You know, you step back, you take a shot, try and kill something. Diving the tank, absolutely very well done. And he's going to push this right on back. Goon range is so good, man. Who's hiding the Marines? I don't know. I think we might have some bias in the audience. Oh, once again, SCVs are involved in the fight, which means it's going to go terrible for Dragoons. Because the natural enemy of Dragoons is the SCV. Who would have thought the space construction vehicle actually meant space combat vehicle designed to kill Dragoons? When the Terrans were thinking up these little devices to put their guys in, like, you know what? They should be strong and ready to kill these alien races that we haven't met yet. And yeah, seems to have worked out. All right, next is going down. All right, mine on top of the ramp. Command center's almost done on the high ground. Oh. Dude. Game of Throws. Oh, that'd be a great YouTube series. Fuck. Guys, why I have such good ideas for YouTube series, but I suck at making videos. And like Game of Throws is just clips of people absolutely throwing games. Oh, it's such a good idea. Don't tell me it's not, because that's such a good idea. Oh, man. Just like you walking. We ain't living if we ain't gooning. Huh. Huh. There's actually a lot you could do with that concept of Game of Thrones, too. Like, I genuinely think there could be some fun to be had with it. But I just... That's a great team name as well, yes. You just put a crown on, like, a Dragoon pulling a spider mine. Like you have like a zealot pulling a spider mine into the Protoss army. You just put a crown on the zealot. Game of Throws. Oh no. So the thing is about streaming, all right, is one, if you pause and unpause, it'll catch you up until it drops again because my internet's great. But the thing about streaming is that you need to be able to talk to yourself. You need to be able to interact with yourself without an audience. Because if you're going to stream with a delay, if you're going to, like tournaments, right, that require delay, if you're streaming without an audience, like for the first years of me streaming, I had no audience. So you have to be able to interact with yourself as if there's an audience. If you how does the phrase go? Something along the lines of like, if you can't treat one person in chat as 1,000 people, then you're not ready for 1,000 people in chat. Oh, the mine! Dude. Let me tell you, just be glad I don't have to have a minute delay or 2-minute delay like some tournaments require. Oh. No, it's actually like just a thing that you have to deal with as a streamer. Like if you want to actually commit to it and grow yourself, you have to be ready to interact with yourself for an extended period of time. Like, that's just how it is. I mean, also true. I had that natural advantage. By the way, not looking good here for Inside Job. He's up 10 workers and still down in supply. Yeah, it's a lot of army. It's a skill. It's like anything in life, it's a skill. Like, I absolutely was not great at it for a while. And if you go back and you find some of my early clips that are still on the channel, they're kind of rough. Like, I just wasn't good at interacting. I didn't really have a presence. I was quiet. I was reserved. Like, I just, you know? And then you learn. You build up your streaming personality. You actually learn how to interact correctly. You learn how to handle when there's no chat. Like, no. Oh, come on! What? I hate this game. Look at that micro. All right. Yeah, look at that micro. Something Falcon Paladin said in his stream today, or his cast today, which was Semi versus Artosis game 1. The one thing he said is that everyone these days wants to be Snow, so everyone's going Robo Bay. And it's great, but it's also bad because nobody is Snow. As for drinking, I've smoked more, I drink less. There used to be a thing I would do, and I actually might go back to it on Fridays when I don't have anything. I might go back to, I would do Halo 2 on Legendary with like half the skulls enabled, give or take. And I would drink every time I died. And now, if you've ever played Halo 2, you might understand that it's a hard game. So, you die a lot. Sober. Now, you start to pile on a few beers, some shots, you know. You get really bad really quickly. And then you just keep drinking. Like, I got to the Prophet of Regret, which is impossible with Scarab weapons on. Like, turns every gun into the Scarab gun. It's impossible with all the other... It's so much fun. It's fun. It was always a fun time. It was always like me and a couple of my close friends watching. And like, I'm absolutely going to bring that back because it was something I did enjoy. You know what? This Friday, I don't think I have anything planned. Maybe I'll bring it back Friday. I'll hit the liquor store up, you know, get some drinks. By the way, Inside Job's still trying, and I'm kind of confused at this point. Like, it's Jover, my friend. But I get to this one section, and essentially I have a mod, one of the skulls that turns every gun into this big beam of energy that, one, does a lot of damage already and can kill you very easily. But then I have other skulls on that basically just make it infinitely more powerful. And so, yeah, I kept dying to it. It was it was a good time. And so it's like, yeah, coconut water, yeah. Come on, if I proved anything in Dallas, is that I can drink. I feel like I proved that in Dallas, although not nearly as much as I do at Home Story Cup. Home Story Cup proves that I can drink still. I might be getting older, but man, I can still put down a few drinks. So, Inside Job's going to go for a break down the ramp. He's going to hit this depot, and it's going to fail, and it's going to be over. I saw that. So, a little behind the scenes. One of my plans is not this summer, but probably this fall. I plan to upgrade my networking in my garage because we're finally cleaning out my garage in the next couple of weekends. Oh, and he's gonna go for it, and then I'll tell you guys the master plan. Yeah, remember when I said he was gonna meet this depot and just have a really bad time? Guys, I can see that that mine, that singular mine, did more damage than all the Protoss army going down that ramp. GG. I love my boy Inside Job, but GG's. All right, so something I'm planning is going to be an invite-only event, and it's going to be a LAN party in my garage where I'm going to, as a joke, I've been thinking about calling it the Beers and Shots League. BSL. And so yeah, I'm going back and forth on what to call it, like something between a joke and serious. And it's gonna basically be like every win is a drink, like every win is probably a shot. Every just game is a drink. Double and bracket over the course of a weekend, right? And it's not really competitive as much as it is just us being really drunk and having a hard time clicking. Like by the end of it. And so that is something that I'm absolutely working on putting on once my garage is cleaned up and networked. And I can be like, yo, I got a couple of laptops, but realistically, bring your own gear. If you want it to be good. So yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. And the thing is, it's gonna be invite only, but it's also gonna be like you kind of got to get your own way here. But once you're here, like I'm gonna cook. Like, you know, you're at my house, I'll buy beer and cook. Like you just show up. And then of course it'll all be streamed. It'll all be content. Oh man, now I want a beer. After this game, we're getting a drink. A beer, shot. Why is it only Tuesday? Fuck. Maybe I do need a shot. No, rice hat. No. Unfortunately, I don't think so. Fuck, guys. Why is it only Tuesday? What the hell? Who did this? All right, guys. Game number 3. It was a great back and forth series, and it all comes down to this. Did they pick better colors? Yeah. No, they didn't. Never mind. Spawning here in the bottom left-hand side with the blue SCVs. Give it up for Genesis. Top right with the red probes. It's inside job. Bro, I've spent most of my day thinking it was Wednesday or Thursday. And then I looked at my calendar and went, it's Tuesday? Excuse me? That was very, very rude awakening. Huh. Alright, I mean, I guess if you had a strategy that worked, you might as well do it again. Oh, no, actually. This is just like a forward gateway. Not any sort of like proxy 9-9 or nothing. At least my pen is charged now. So we can start to feel a little bit better about the fact that it's Tuesday. Dude, I'm going to walk out there and get a shot. My roommate's going to be like, you good? And I'm like, yeah, it's Tuesday. And I'm willing to bet money that's going to be the exact interaction. Steal his gas. Steal his gas. Yo, Mick. Yeah. Bully harder. I don't really know how you bully someone harder than picking Protoss in the loading screen, but like. Oh. SCV is the greatest RNG in the world. Because this is the only RNG consistent across both StarCraft games. And in fact, in StarCraft 2, it is the only RNG to exist, is where does the SCV bounce to while it's building. This is something that's completely random in both games. If you want a little fun fact. Obviously, Brood War has a lot of other RNG in terms of like hit chance, miss chance, like high ground advantage. In StarCraft 2, SCV bouncing is the only RNG. And it's consistent across both games. Although I think in StarCraft 2 they're less likely to get stuck in the middle of the building, but don't quote me on that. That's just kind of like something I feel like I've seen. Alright. Zealot men are coming across. Gas finishes up. We got our Cyber Core on the way. Make sure to send the probe back in to re-steal the gas. Bully him harder. Yeah, he's just pumping out Zealots, man. Zealots are hard to deal with. Yeah, we built a bunker. Doesn't really matter if you don't put anything in it. We're building another bunker. Let's go. Sick. What if every Zealot was, or every Marine's one hit? Like, that's cool, right? Get in the bunker, boys. CC on the high ground. Finally getting our gas up. 2 high health Marines are going to come on down here. Hop in the bunker. That's going to force the Zealots back. They don't... 2 Zealots against 2 Marines in a bunker. Maybe, because it's damaged. But if it's being repaired, absolutely not. Oh, oops, sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me. What the hell? It made the attack sound, but it didn't attack. Excuse me. Trying to stab you. Oh, come on. That's just insulting. That's just... oh, come on. What? I hate this game. What was that? The SV bounced 3 times. Just... Brother. Alright. 3 Marines still in that bunker. We got 1 Marine chasing down the Zealots. We are going to try and get a denial on the factory here. Now, every delay on the factory is huge because Marines kind of suck. Like, obviously, as you see, a lot of Marines together, kind of. Oh, 4 health. This is why you need the probe still. This is why the probe is absolutely critical. All right, range is done. Should be done. Did he? Okay, no, he did build range. Dragoons are just dumb. Sorry, for a moment I thought Dragoons were capable, and oh boy, was that a mistake. Bye, bunker. Oh. I mean, the bunker's going to burn down here in a second unless we start repairing it. Save it. Save the dream. Nexus down. CC's already in place. Getting ready to mine. Alright. Inside job taking a lot of damage on these shields. However, if he can kite back and pick off these Marines, that's great. Alright, 3 factors online. Getting our machine shop. We'll be able to get mines and tanks. What's inside job gonna do? Robo Bay. More Reavers. Once again, everyone wants to be snow. And I get it. But we're all not snow, sadly. For some reason, we're all not snow, and I don't quite understand that one, but all right, anti-DT turret. Man said not today. Anti-drop turret. We still have the bunker here, so I wouldn't hate just throwing this Marine in there. You can't see how many Marines are in a bunker, but you can kind of tell from how they're shooting. So if you're not paying attention, you can just, oh, is that bunker full? And then you just kind of dip. He's getting siege mode first, which is in fact a choice of all time. I too want to make a lot of money on a crypto scam. Although he did, every report points to him giving the money back, so like I guess he didn't really make a whole lot of money. But I too want to be popular enough to be able to run a crypto scam and maybe get rich. These SCVs are trying. Bad news though. You need 1 SCV per Dragoon, is the math. He's just standing there in an arc. You're gonna push out into an arc? Artosis would be shocked and appalled at this. All right. Bunker's down. Tank is in position. More facts coming on up here. Build another bunker. When in doubt. Inside job needs to spend his money. And ideally build one of those Reavers that he got this building for. I mean, unless he's going just shuttle speed, which I think he got shuttle speed. Oh, no, there's the Reaver. Sim City is a myth. Oh. Excuse me. Where do you think you're going, little conga line? This could actually be really devastating because there's nothing, and I do mean nothing at home to stop this. Yo, my boy, do you wanna produce? Like, obviously he's producing, but like, not a lot. Is that gonna pop here or here? Ah, pops here. Yeah, I mean, I think he's trying to invent a new style, right? Because it's Flash, right? Like, I think Flash is trying to do something like new and fancy. I'm not sure it's quite working yet. I don't know. My prediction is that he's gonna come back for an ASL, and he's gonna make top 8. My prediction is top 8. He makes top 8. Everyone's like, "Oh, Flash is back, but he's not on top yet." And then the ASL after that, he goes back to winning, like crushing winning. You know, that's my prediction. That's like, oh, he's back. Okay, he's still getting into the swing of it. And then he just shows up in the season after and is like, no, sorry, it's not even ASL anymore. It's SSL. Star League. My favorite thing about Afrika rebrands is that they're always hilarious when you translate them. There's not a single thing Afrika's done that hasn't been hilarious translated. All right, here we go. The boys are on a mission to leave town. Nope, dud. Ah! Oh, no! That's unfortunate. So their first thing was BJ. They used to be BJ Afrika, which I feel like I don't need to explain why that one is hilarious to foreigners. The other one was Studio AF, which I always found that one hilarious. No, don't do it. And now they're on to Soup, which, I mean, yeah, it's 3 different brands, all of which have been just not serious. I guess that's the word. They're silly, right? Oh, okay. He better not put a gateway here, I swear. Yeah, I feel like, referring to your thing as BJ was never a great idea. And they realized that, and they're like, okay, so we're going to call it Studio AF. And everyone went, yeah, this is studio as fuck, boy. They went, we don't really want to be associated with that. What do we call it? Soup. I'm like, well, okay, you know what? Soup isn't inappropriate. Doesn't have any cussing in it. It's funny, though. The Soup Star League. I'm so ready. I just want to yell Soup. I want to show up to an SSL in person and just Soup. I do think that not the next season of ASL, like the one that's about to start, but the next one afterwards, I'm going to make an effort to be in Korea for the finals. Like, even if I'm not caught up on, like, the season, I'm going to try and be there for the finals. It all depends on timing and everything, because obviously I have a lot of other StarCraft events that I have to put on and go to. But I would love to be the white guy in the audience. He did it! Ah! All right, guys. When it says building exit is blocked, it's because he built a Dragoon right here. Just you wait. It'll happen. It always happens. Sheesh. My poor bit rate. What are we going to do? We're going to try and take the fight on the ledge here. Yeah, we're going to have to pull back a little bit. The Goliaths are kind of super far forward, so you can kind of pick them off. Zealotry going in solo, though. That's never good. Oh, no. This is not good, friends. This is not good. The shuttle is down. Oh, yeah. Dude, Montreal is a blast. Remind me after the break, and we can talk about Montreal for a little bit. I'm absolutely down. Because I think this game is getting a little close to the end. All right. I guess if you only produce Zealots, this gateway is fine. The moment you produce a Dragoon, it's over. That's just money you literally will not get back. I mean, I'm still disappointed he didn't bring an actual rice hat. Like, come on. Yeah, everyone except Escalade. Facts. All right. The Zealots are just kind of rallying out, get a tank, and then they all die. Hey. People pay good money to see this face. Dude. No, what really bothers me the most is that so many people have Escalades around here. So I'll just be driving around Oklahoma City, and I just see Escalades everywhere. And I'm like, I hate it. This is terrible. Everyone should sell. Escalades should be made illegal in the States. Oh, Mind Drag. Oh, no. Oh, there we are. That's better. But yeah, this is, game is, inside job is not long for this series. Yeah. GG is called. And with that, Genesis takes the series. GG. Hard fought, well earned. That was incredible. Why is Niantic's username sunken first? What? Sorry, I literally just loaded back into the chat and saw that. It's hilarious. All right, guys. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to go grab a large amount of alcohol, and I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere. Yeah, there's not much I can do. There's quite literally not much I can do at this point. Like, my ISP refuses to answer federal fucking requests to fix it. Like, I can only tell the federal government to tell them to fix it so many times before it's just a waste of my fucking time. It's literally just fucked. The best I can do is maybe play with some settings, but I can't do that while I'm live. And you know? Yeah, I'm a little annoyed by it. But at this point, there's nothing I can do. What we can do, though, friends, celebrate a Tuesday. Hashtag not sponsored by whoever's on this shot glass. Friends, just want to say thank you all for hanging out. It's good to be back, guys. It's good to be just casting some fun community StarCraft again. And you know what? Cheers. Salancha. Nostrovia. Havier taught me the German one, and I'm totally blanking. Cheers. I do love me some Jaeger. I don't think anyone's ever said that statement. I don't think anyone over 25 has ever said that statement, but I do. I genuinely just enjoy Jaeger. I don't know how to explain it. Just kind of do. Sorry, I double checked something. What the hell? Are these just the wrong replays? Oh, well. Guess I'm only casting 2 series from this group. Get fucked. Oh, well. That's fine. The next one's the one I wanted anyway. I don't know. Whatever the second series is supposed to be, because I don't have it. So, we're getting what we get. It's fine. This is the series I wanted to cast this tier for anyway. This is what I was looking forward to. Everything goes wrong. Yeah, it's a fucking normal time. We still have some fun around here. Doesn't matter how much the internet doesn't want to work, the replays are wrong, escalades in chat. It really can't get any worse. But it doesn't matter because we've got StarCraft, and that's honestly all we need. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. I'm gonna give it the 5 seconds for that to hit. Spawning here in the top right hand side with the green SCVs. Give it up for Agigi. Top left hand side with the orange probes. It's Suri. Kata. Well, unfortunately, you're only going to see the one. Because obviously, we won every other series ever. Yeah. 'Cause obviously, Surrey's going to crush this. No doubt. 2 8-minute games, just crushing it. I don't know the results. Don't worry. I thought he was about to put down a command center. I was like, that's weird. Like, what are you doing there, bud? You're not going to try for some silly sort of, like, 10cc. All right. Steal his gas, Surrey. No! No! Age cutting probes. That way he can't have his gas stolen. Everything I've been told is that that's a bad thing to do. Unless you really just can't handle not having your gas. Like you're just not confident. It's absolutely just not the play. What the hell kind of nickname is that? That is an incredible nickname. Because you don't need your gas yet. And yeah. I don't even play Terran and I'm crying about optimizations. Somebody call for an exterminator. That had a really heavy fucking like New York City draw. The Italians. Somebody call for an exterminator. What are you doing over here, Mr. SCV? Get him. Get him. All right, no Zealot, straight Nagoon. Which means it's probably going to go 23 next if I had to take a shot in the dark. Only one Marine is pretty greedy on this, especially when Protoss is still in your main base scouting this. Only going one Marine is, like, pretty greedy. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No! No, my boy. Huh. All right, chat. Does he build from here or does he float it over? What are we thinking? Does he float it on in or does he just build over here and just proxy out some vultures or whatever? Someone's confident in Terran. I don't know. I think the number one thing that stands out to me from the land... Okay, he's just going to build here. That's boring. Boring. But something at the land that Artos has said to me just stuck in my mind since he said it. And I don't know why, but when I was doing either a desk segment or an interview with him. I think it was a desk segment. And I was like, how you feel and everything. And he's like, I think this was right before his match with Semi. Yeah, it would have been right before his match with Semi. He's like, you know, I came here and you get that mindset where you want to win, and I get it. And he's like when I was at, there we go. That's better. So yeah, you know, like when Seattle and you get knocked out and you just want to cry because you put so much effort into winning, but you don't win. Surrey has no idea this is here, by the way. He's like, yeah, you get so bummed out. And he's like, so I showed up here and I just want to play good Terran games. Like I don't want to do anything fancy. I just want to play good Terran games. And I went, oh, that's interesting. He then proceeds to get one. He just gets beaten by Semi. What was that, a 1-3? Because that was a best of 5, I think. Should have been a best of 5. And so it's just one of those moments where I'm like, yeah, he wants to play really good Terran games. He doesn't care about winning. He just wants to play good Terran games. No, you know what? It was the morning, I remember. Because then he proceeds to BBS Gypsy. And I'm like, ah, yes. Good, honorable Terran games, right? That's what it was. That's why it was so ironic. Is because he then cheeses Gyp twice in a row. Oh, man. The LAN was incredible, guys. If you've missed the VOD, check out the YouTube channel, Platinum Esports. All right, so these are going to roll in, and everyone's like, what the fuck? Yeah, you got to check out some of those death segments that we did were hilarious. Like, I genuinely think the death segments that I did with, like, Artosis and Esco. That mine hit. Everyone, go ahead and redeem a Suri in chat for that mine hit. It's 2 channel points. You can afford it. For our boys in orange. Suri representing the Netherlands, even though he's American. He doesn't realize that with the orange probes, he's representing Netherlands playing tomorrow and going to crush the semifinals in the Euros. But absolutely getting crushed in StarCraft. That was what we call unfortunate. All right. So Escalade sent me some replays. I guess I should probably at least grab them. And go in here, in here, in here, in here, in here. Yeah, and I have so much subfoldering happening, it's not even. You know what that deserves? It deserves a fucking ban. Get out of my chat. Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? Hurt my soul. I need more margaritas, guys. Pre-mixed margarita. My actual fucking weakness. I actually have an... Like, I don't drink a lot, but if I have a bottle of this in the house, it's over, boys. It's absolutely over. You can ask my roommate. It's just, oh, hey, yeah, I bought a bottle of premixed margarita, and I drank the whole thing in one sitting. In fact, the only reason I have this right now is that I bought this right before I left for Home Story Cup. So I didn't have a chance to drink it before I left. So, yeah, sick. All right, guys, game number 2. Maybe I won't cry nearly as hard in this game. I might, but hopefully I don't. Small hopes. Come on, Suri. You can do it. I believe in my boy. I don't know how I sped it up ×4. That's cool. There's a hotkey for that I don't know. But spawning here in the bottom left-hand side with the black SCVs. Give it up for Age. Top right with the closest orange you can get on a desert map. It's Surikata. Going for that forward pylon just like we saw Inside Job doing. Maybe they've been training together or something. It's almost like we're all on the same team together. And I've been AFK for like 3 weeks because of the land and Home Story Cup and everything. But it's good to know that the team has moved on without me. Yes, redeem your Surreys, please. Come on, guys. For our boy. Pour out some of that Jameson for our boy Surrey. Going gateway on the low ground. Alright. What are we going to do? Just rally and zealots? We steal his gas. Hell yeah. Absolutely hella based. Alright, cyber core. So it's just one gate core. But there should be zealots rallying across, but I guess he's just content to steal your gas. Mr. Steal Your Gas. Oh, come on. Come on. I hate this game. I hate this game, guys. This game's utter dog shit. Fucking bullshit in this fucking game. Alright. Whoa, probe gets caught behind the mineral line. You know what happens behind the mineral line. Nothing good. That's for sure. Second gateway coming on up here. So it's 2 gate, no expand yet. Which means probably a 23 or 25 Nexus. He's got the money, so yeah, he should be banking. Is he going to go 20 next? That's weird. Oh, okay. 23 next being the standard. If he builds a bunker, and if he just like bunker hops, like build a bunker here, build a bunker here, build a bunker here, I would Alt F4. Like, there would not be a GG. There would be an Alt F4. If I'm not streaming, there would be some things thrown. That's for sure. All right, Zealot's walking across. Look at that wide boy walk. Come on. Oh, he doesn't even see that barracks. What is this dog shit game? Also, we're going 3 racks, by the way. Just Marines, no stim, no nothing. I mean, yeah, Age is absolutely the perfect pick for your team. Don't get me wrong. He fits the bill 100 fucking %. It doesn't mean I like it. I mean, have I done this to people? Absolutely. Is it fun? Absolutely. Do I get it? Yes. Am I pissed that he's doing it to my teammate? Abso-fucking-lutely. He got a medic over here. He's getting a fire bat. He's waiting for stim. I hate this game. Ooh woo. Don't hurt me. Ooh woo. I can do. No, I'm not going to do a better ooh woo. That's done. We're done. We're done here, chat. We're done here. I hate this game so much. Just in case this doesn't kill him, let me get ready for a fucking Marine medic move out. You know who does this shit? Von Klopson. You know what I love? When he does it. You know what I hate? When he does it against my team. What annoys me the most is that game 1, the factory lands in your main. You should absolutely be checking your main at this point. The fact that Surrey didn't check his main is absolutely on him after game 1. 100%. Like, I don't care. Oh, what? Doesn't even break the bunker. GG. Alright, guys, stream's done. We're done. Oh, speaking of our cheesy boy himself, Von Klopson's up next. All right, let me make sure this is all set and ready to go. Yep, perfect. All right, that's just for the playoffs. The semi-artosis game 1 ended with 6 and 9 supply. Nice. That's incredible. Thank you, Gallant, for doing the hard detective work on that one. Oh, you know what? Since Niantic is playing, you know what we learned at the LAN that you'll never need to know? And I do mean you will never need to know this. You cannot start your name with a capital N on LAN because fucking Blizzard. Fucking 1998, brother. Yeah, you can't start your name with a capital N. We had to delay the start by like, what was it, like 15 minutes because we couldn't figure out what was going on. Artosis had no idea. Striker had no idea. Crossy had no idea. I had no idea. Niantic had no idea. Yeah, I've got the replays. I've got it. I'm in the lobby. Escalade. Don't you worry. You're too cowardly to come cast with me, so. NCX gate kept. Facts. Why didn't you sign up? Should have been at the LAN. We would have figured it out twice. Blizzard's keeping the man down. Our poor boy's being kept down by Blizzard. Oh, fuck. Slamming shots and margaritas on a Tuesday night. This is a good idea. No bad can come from this at all. None. All right, guys. Let's get into series number 3. We're only like an hour and a half in. Shit. Dude, I'm actually genuinely sad you weren't there. It would have been awesome to meet you. Like, meeting everyone I met was awesome. And I don't want to like say like, oh, I was looking for, but like I was looking forward to a little bit of random in my life. What I wasn't expecting, and I ended up looking forward to, is the fact that fucking, you know what? We're going to get in the game first. Bottom left-hand side, we have our Giga Chad Terran, Von Klopson. Top left-hand side, he's normally a Giga Chad, but he's not on my team, therefore he cannot be. Give it up for Niantic. I still love the dude. Just don't let him know. So, what I didn't know I needed is the fact that fucking Light Swarm plays with no headphones on, Carbot skins, and talks to people around him while he's playing official matches. And he's still fucking good at the game. I'm so mad. Like, that genuinely, I'm like, how? How? Like, I gotta have my tunes pumping when I'm playing StarCraft, right? I mean, I can carry on a conversation, but, like, you guys have seen me ladder when I'm streaming. Like, I can't carry on the full conversation with chat. The idea of, like, someone standing next to me carrying on a conversation is just wild to me. You know what? Maybe we'll do some when we have everyone down for the beer and shots land. You know, maybe we'll do something like that. True. It's nuts to me. It genuinely, like, I think it boggled everyone's mind, but it was just one of those things. I'm like, how? All right, it's going to be Hatch Gas Pool. What is this? 12, 11, 10? Sick. Niantic's a big fan of this build, so I'm not surprised at all. Von Klopson, I haven't seen play in a hot minute, actually. I haven't casted this guy in a couple months. Curious what he's going to do. Evo Chamber. Quick +1. Niantic and I talked a lot about this. +1 builds are super good. Usually in ZVZ. Doing it in a ZVT. Huh. Alright. CC going down on 20. We got a couple of Marines. Overall, pretty greedy as far as things go. Dude, do it. +1 ranged? Alright, guys. I know I've been drinking. But, like, what? Urban also brought his girlfriend. It's like, yeah, absolutely. Bring your significant other. Force them to watch StarCraft. And then you... So the thing with Chicago is that there's a giant metal bean. And it's like a giant tourist attraction. And you can go with her. And you can say, it's time to flick the bean. And then you could be with her and you could flick the giant bean. Oh, it's going to be 2 base Hydra. Sick. All right, the +1 makes a lot more sense now. So, I've made the joke a lot. Anytime I'm in Chicago and I see the bean, I literally walk up to it and I'm like, whoever I'm with, I'm like, hey, flick the bean. Because I'm actually just 8 years old mentally. And I feel like if you're not, you're really just missing out. But like, oh yeah, at least as well. I'm not anywhere near exit. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Exits around. You've been to the bean, the great bean. My buddy's girlfriend is going to a school like across the street for art, and so they're there a bunch. And oh boy, do I rip on them for it. I'm like, so Connor, you're over by the big bean. You flicking it? He's just like, shut the fuck up. I joke with my boys, but you know, it's how it's supposed to be with the boys. Bean is overrated. True. It's not even that interesting. I think the piers are the absolute landmark of Chicago. That was so nice. You walk out on the pier, you get a beautiful view of the Great Lake. You get to look back and you get to see the the actual beauty of Chicago, which in my opinion is the giant brick and mortar buildings. I am a big hater of tall glass buildings, which is why I hate New York City. Giant, like, monolithic stone buildings, like brick and mortar, absolutely incredible. It's absolutely the way to go. Yeah, I mean, if you're downtown, there's a lot to go do. All right, you scan this. You see the Hydra Den. You see no layer. You're like, what the fuck? But absolutely, I am a pier guy through and through. Now, what I would consider doing, for people who arrive Friday, we do something at, like, the pier or something. We do, like a fucking media day at the pier or something. I'm gonna talk to players because I want to do a media day for Chat Starland. I love, like, media days are annoying. I get it, but I absolutely think I want to do one, and I want to do one down at the pier. You know, maybe we kayak a bit. We get on the kayaks. We get on some canoes. We just stand down at the pier with the boats and shit. The pirate ship. Whoop. And I would love to do something like that. I think it would be fun. And, I mean, since the venue is right off the blue line, everyone will be using public transport anyway in Chicago. And then I buy everyone dinner at something. Ugh. I don't know if I actually want to commit to that. Buying dinner in Chicago is expensive for one, let alone for 10. Yeah, you know, we'll do something. I genuinely think Chicago is as much as I meme on Chicago, and I meme on it a lot. If you've been around, you know I love making fun of Chicago. But it's honestly a beautiful city. Like, I like it. If you're in the good parts of it, it's beautiful. If you're going into any back alleys, you're gonna get shot, but, like, alright, let's talk about the game, guys. Alright. Plus, we got the upgrades coming, getting our starport, getting siege. That is +1 spinning away. Zerg has got layer, so we should have lurker aspect coming soon. TM. Oh god, tanks crush everything. Tanks are just good units. We need to start lurker aspect. It's critical. The only way we have a chance here is with lurker aspect. I do like that he's targeting down the medics. It's expensive, but it's the only way you're really going to break this. Although now the only medic left has no energy. So, like, if there's ever a time to go, it's now. Oh, yeah, absolutely. You need to be ahead, which is +1 carapace is about to finish, which will put Zerg at 1-1 and Terran just at +1 attack. So the thing is, Marines and Hydras are pretty equal in terms of, like, they're pretty equal units. It's just Stim is very good, right? Stim is what makes Marines really good. So when you don't have the ability to stim consistently because you don't have any medics or anything, the Hydras actually kind of went out. Look, if there's any Terran I trust to know how to handle this, it's absolutely Voklavson, because he is the king of weird games. Third base coming on up here. I love this rally too, by the way. Like, it's cheaper, it's easier for the Hydras to path down here and then cut across than it is for them to just kind of, like, down here. I love this game. God bless Blizzard. All right, we got vessels. We're adding on more racks, getting more tanks. You can't break this. These tanks are too far back. We're getting forward bunkers. You don't break the battle drone. No! What an absolute battle drone number 2. No! I hate this place. Life is torment. Life is pain. Queen's Nest coming on up here. Yeah, I guess you go into quick defiler. Like, if you go into defiler first, I guess, Hydra defiler is good. It's just fourth base coming on down as well. It's just the fact that we still don't have lurkers is wild to me. All's quiet on the Western Front. All right. Hydra's taking a fight here. That's probably not the best for them. I do like that looping around. You can try and come in here and hit this tank. But he's just going to stand. Yeah, what a D-Matrix. Yeah, really. I mean, I guess there's potential of, like, a flank, but, like, I feel like you're going to know about a flank well before you this. Like, sick, though. Nice. All right, Hive is halfway done. Bit over. Hydra. Lurkers are absolutely not based. Oh my god. These eggs actually form a wall here. So the Hydras couldn't get out. What is this game? You want to hold him at the bridge. Niantic. Look, obviously I'm rooting for my boy Voklovson, right? He's my boy. Vok is one of the oldest players that I've, in terms of, like, he's not old. He's like 19. But in terms of, like, players I've known in the scene, he's one of the first that I've, like, really got to interact with. And so, like, obviously, I draft him all the time. I want to see him do good. Ooh, nice. It only cost us everything. But at the same time, it's like, I want to see Zerg put up a fight. We picked off 3 of 4 tanks, which is sick. The problem is, it only takes 1 tank to ruin your day. Killing the vessel is critical, though. It denies a lot of the long-range vision. Marines are just having a real rough go of it here. They're winning, but it ain't pretty. Oh, bye, Hydra. You didn't need to be part of the fight anyway. I think this is the end of game number 1. Yeah, 3 more tanks show up, and yeah, fun build, but do you mean fun? Absolutely. Niantic plays his own games, which is why him and I have swapped builds several times. Queen, he built a queen. Not quite enough energy for Broodling yet. GG's. Yes. Niantic's absolutely the kind of guy who loves playing these fun little builds. Him and I workshopped the like a 999 into +1 Zerglings for ZVZ. And it's a beautiful build. It's one of those I keep it pocketed, right? Although these days you can do is it Overpool, 11 hatch, 16 hatch, basically. So you end up with 3 hatches, and then you drop your Evo chamber and you get +1. And that's super good because you have so much larva if you don't die. Yeah. Him and I have workshopped several builds together. Believe it or not, guys, I do play the game. And I do know some things. I'm just really bad at it. So, fun fact. I get ensnare every game just in case. Even if I don't build a single queen, I have ensnare. Just in case. Because you never know when you're going to be like, you know what? Ensnare. Just send it. It's truly beautiful. It's what it is. All right, guys. Here we go. Spawning here in the top right-hand side. with the white SCVs. Give it up for our boy. Up a point. It's Von Klopson. Bottom left. Blue drones. Give it up for Niantic. Also a Giga Chad. Also one of my favorite people in the scene. Hey, my fort pool is not to be discounted. I don't always fort pool. The thing is, a lot of people say I fort pool a lot. I try not to. Like, I actively will not fort pool in a series if I feel like I fort pooled recently, because I'm worried that people will just expect it in a series. So, like, mentally, I'm like, no, I know I'm going to not fort pool specifically, so that way, if you're like, he's going to fort pool me, then I don't, you're already at a disadvantage, and I've won the mental game. Like, no, this is calculated. Trust me. If you think I haven't thought about it, you're wrong. Part of being a production guy is thinking about everything. Even if I'm like, oh, I never thought about it. I absolutely thought about it. Behind the scenes with AIRN, if I say, like, oh, I don't really think about it, or like it seems like I'm doing something off the cuff, a lot of times I've put thought into it. Not every time. Sometimes I off the cuff some things, you know? Just like, oh, yeah, this is about right. But when it comes to, like, how I play out a series, I've thought about it, right? I might not be thinking about my specific opponent. Like, I might not be like, oh, I'm playing this person. Let me see what they do. No. It's like, all right. Game 1, this is kind of what I'm thinking. Game 2, you know, we'll see how game 1 goes. Then game 3, if we get to game 3, you know, I got some ideas. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that I do that are a lot more calculated than I'll ever admit to. Like, don't ask me how calculated some of my messages are. Like, some of my Snapchats that I send out are super calculated. Like, oh, I don't really want you to see this. I want, like, this specific thing with this specific thing in the background. So that way I send exactly what I'm looking for. Even if nobody notices, like, these things are calculated. I think I need more alcohol. If I'm going to spill all my secrets, I think I need more alcohol. All right, we see him pull off gas. Burrow? All right. When I say this man's a Giga Chad, holy shit, I was not ready for this. Because Von Klopson sees him pulled off gas, still hatchery, and goes, oh, you're going link speed, obviously. All right, so the Lings will come over here. We have a good wall with the SCVs. The Lings won't be able to do much until speed is done. And so he's going to be expecting some sort of Ling all in, all right? If he sees drones pops, he's going to be really confused. Oh, Niantic's a great guy to talk strategy with. If you want, like, fun builds, NCX, I think you would actually have a lot of fun talking builds with Niantic. At this point, Von Klopson's like, what the fuck? He's like, what do? You just saw a half dozen Lings burrow in your mineral line. You got no scan. You got no detection. Oh. Right before the bunker's done, we kill all but one Marine. What? Hello? Hello? Battle drones? Lair on the back of 6 drones mining minerals. All right, the battle boys are going home. In fact, we've even got more boys a poppin'. All right. I don't know what you do here as Terran. Like, every every move out has got to be a scan, right? Because you're just going to be so worried that you're going to move out and a bunch of lings are going to pop up. It's going to be like a campaign mission. And you're going to be like, what the fuck? All right. Factory coming on up. Spires down. All right. There we are getting the creep colonies. You don't really need the creep colonies yet because you know you killed almost all of the Marines. You have lings at the front here. In fact, I would take one of these boys and burrow it like right up in here. Get that ling all up in there. 2-on-1. 2-on-1's not very common, but it's exactly the kind of thing Von Clawson would do, so I respect it. My boy is doing my boy things. All right, we deny the SCV getting out here. It's fine. Terran has map hack, so like, does it really matter? All right, getting our tanks. Gonna get some vessels. Realistically, unless Niantic does something really good here with these mutas, like, you know, you get. There's no turrets. You know? You know? Sometimes Terrans just throw. Sometimes Terrans just don't want to win. It's weird, right? You gotta, if you pick off the tank with the mutas, the rest of it's easy. Like, it's a lot of Marine and no medic. All the medics are coming, I guess. But I mean, you could absolutely get a bunch of SCVs, plus one's on the way. We're taking a third base up here in the middle of nowhere, so it'll never be seen. We don't have enough to one-shot an SCV, but we absolutely have enough to cause a problem. Oh, there we are. More me to show up. Now we have enough to one-shot. Oh, go for the medic. Absolutely free medic. Love to see it. All right, kill the turret. It's not what you want. All right, it seems like Niantic having some issues here with the Muta clicks. But honestly, Mutas are a very hard unit to use, so I'm not exactly going to fault him for it. Even on land, you were watching some people struggle with Muta control because it's just so hard. It's what we call not good. All right, Radiate coming on up here. All right. What are we going to do here? Like, Niantic's third base is up, starting to mine. We have a Radiates coming, so the era of the Muta is not long for this world. All right, the vessel will show the Zergling that was scouting. Losing Mutas like that's not great. We do have a lot of them over here, though. We have a surprising amount. All right, we're doing damage, but can we stop the push? This is something that happens a lot. Is you get a whole lot of damage done, and then you just lose to the follow-up all in. Like, this is... I've lost to it. You've lost to it. Don't pretend. Like, it's happened a lot. It's where you basically kill your opponent, and they just take their army, move across the map, and it's over. Yeah, he has, like, no mutas really to deal with this. A lot of sunken. Oh, wait, that's muta group 2. Lol. Oh, never mind. Muta group 1's hella irradiated. Oh. Oh, no! Tank survives. Oh. All of our mutas are dead. Herbmon! Yo, friend. How are you doing? Welcome, Raiders. You're just in time to watch Niantic get absolutely bullied. You're also in time for my internet to be dying, so I'm actually probably going to call it after this series. Which actually is just going to be this game. But we can talk about the land for a minute. We can absolutely sit and talk for a few minutes before we end it. But I think Baklovson says, no time for talk. Just end. All right. Yeah, GG, my friend. Niantic, super good guy. Super well-mannered. Just super polite. Pleasure to talk to. GG's. And with that, Baklovson, absolutely crushing my boys. Love to see it. Herb, how was the stream? If you're still around. Viewers, how was his stream? Since I know at least a couple of you are still around. How are we doing tonight? Guys, who watched The Land? Who watched Empty Land? Montreal, baby. Who watched it? Ah. That was an incredible time. What was my favorite moment of The Land? Favorite moment. All right. Somewhat selfishly, I think my favorite moment was casting the finals with Artosis. Like, you know, that's like a peak moment, right? Like, I think as a caster, as someone who loves StarCraft, casting with Artosis is absolutely like a peak moment. Semi and Art versus Artosis, nuts series. The fact that Artosis. So the thing is, right? Artosis loses that. So, what the hell? What's the ping here? I can't believe that was deleted. I need that. So, Artosis loses that series. And then for the rest of the day, he's going on about, Semi, like, you know, Semi's one of the greatest players here. He even beat Artosis. Who could have seen that coming? Like, he doesn't really talk about the fact that he beat Crossy. He's like, yeah, Semi, the guy who beat Artosis. And I'm like, Artie, calm down. I get it. You lost to a Protoss. You're salty. But, like, once again, Semi beat Crossy. So, like, it's not like Semi didn't deserve some wins. Which is just nuts to me. Like, oh, man. Yeah, game 1 of that series. Guys, Falcon Paladin casted it, and that went up on YouTube today. And I think that's awesome because he's a great caster. But yeah, Artie was so salty. Oh, man. What else? I think one of the most memorable moments was this would have been early on in day 2. I'm like, all right, everything's going good. I'm going to go downstairs and have a smoke. So me and Urban, we walk downstairs, and I pull out a joint, and I grab my lighter, and I spark it up. And I get it lit, and I'm like, all right, it's lit. I'm about to take a hit. I'm literally like, Escalade comes down, and we need you. There's an emergency. So I hand the joint over. I run back upstairs, and someone had kicked another power strip. It happened day one. And so the stream went down for a minute. We bring it back up. There's literally nothing for me to do because they just turned the power strip back on. It's like, oh. Or whatever, right? There was nothing for me to do except walk up and go, everything's working again. And then I didn't get to go back downstairs for like 2 hours. And I'm like, I really want to smoke, bro. And then another time, I'm like, all right, guys, time to go smoke. And then you guys wouldn't know him, but Chris, he's with Basilisk Esports. They're a StarCraft 2 team. They do a lot of StarCraft 2 stuff. He shows up. Now, Chris is a super cool dude. And if you were watching the stream, when I read out there was a $1,000 donation, that was from Chris. Like, that's how cool of it. Like, Basilisk is an incredible organization. I love them to death. Right? And they just love StarCraft. And, like, Chris, so, like, I'm getting ready to walk out. Chris just walked in. I'm like, guess I'm staying in here to talk with you. So, like, I didn't get to smoke for another hour after that. And it was just like, you know. But, man. I don't know. Picking one favorite moment is, it's hard, man. Like, obviously, meeting everyone, going out and drinking. Like, going out Sunday night, we were at the bars until like 3 in the morning. I think I got back at like 4. By the time the Uber got us back and everything, I think it was like 4. And it was just like, it was a lot of fun going out and drinking. StarCraft historian, a StarCraft 2 guy. So, Basilisk, Chris, StarCraft 2 guy. You have historian, a StarCraft 2 guy. Both showing up because they think what I'm doing is kind of cool. And let me tell you, if that doesn't humble you, I don't know what will. Like, genuinely. Like, we're just being straight up at this point, guys. Yeah. I don't know. Like, let's see. What do we do day one? Day one, there were some fun matches, a lot more community-oriented matches. Yeah, like Rice Hat was casting a bunch. I tried poutine for the first time day 2. I was super unimpressed. Dog shit food. Honestly. Like, I get that, like, if I ordered it, like, fresh, because the fries kind of sucked, the cheese kind of sucked. I wasn't impressed with the gravy they used. Like, I grew up on Rochester garbage plates, all right? Which are basically the same thing. And the week before, I was eating Kepsalon kebabs, which are essentially the Dutch version of poutine. Well, it's a kebab, so it's Turkish Dutch. It's specific to the city of Rotterdam, but it's made by the Turks. And, like, it was... So I was very let down. But I really want to try fresh poutine if I ever go back. Big if. Ugh. Being in Canada sucks. But if I do go back, I absolutely want to try, like, I'll go out of my way to try fresh poutine because I think it would be so much better. What else? I do think bars serving pitchers of beer was dangerous because it was like, so you have Ball, right, who is French. He lives in Canada now, but he is French. And one thing you do in Europe is if you have like a pitcher of beer, you don't let the glasses go empty. So like, oh, your glass is like this. You have your glass, right? And it's down to here. You grab the pitcher and you fill them back up. So Ball is like, oh, I'm gonna leave, guys, and it's like, let's refill your beer. Oh, let's get another pitcher. And he's like, I only want 1 beer. And we ended up having like 5. So it was like one of those like, oh, we'll be chill. Oh, well, we just bring another pitch over. It's like the glass hasn't emptied, so it's still our first glass. It was just like that was a great time. Author of The Poutine Trap by Lindsay Lohan. Every time I hear Lindsay Lohan's name, all I can think of is Jeff Dunham. Hello, I am Lindsay Lohan. That's a fucking tangent and a half. So the thing is, poutine, in theory, is a good food. But the fact is, one, everyone does a dog shit unless you have like the super fresh ingredients. And two, if that's like your national treasure, is fucking gravy fries with cheese curds, brother, like come on, your country can do better than that. It's not my fault you guys have dog shit maple syrup, right? Like try and have something going for you, other than like telling people to commit suicide as a solution to their problems. Yeah, like the main thing you hear about Canada is their poutine. Like it's like one of the things they push a lot. And so it's hilarious to me. I don't know. It was a great time, honestly. As much as I love memeing on Canada, it was an incredible time. It was an incredible event. Guys, if all you did was watch, just a little bit of it, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, guys. I truly mean it. The viewership numbers were through the fucking roof, all right? The donations, the gifted subbies, the general outpouring of support was wild. It was truly unfathomable to me. Like what you guys were doing. Even just following Platinum Esports, guys, it was just nuts. And so I just want to thank y'all, you know? I'm a little sappy, I admit. It's 9 o'clock and I've been drinking. To be fair, I'm like this sober. I was like this on the stream, on the official stream. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys. You guys are incredible. Maybe Friday, guys. Tune in on Friday on this channel. We're absolutely getting drunk and we're going to be... I'm the Dom. That's the secret. The best strawberries? Fucking what? That's nuts. That's a silly claim. That's just a dumb claim. Holy shit. But guys, you know what? Tune in on Friday. We're going to be playing Halo 2 Legendary. A little too drunk for our own good. All right, guys. So make sure you tune in for that because it's going to be hilarious. And Thursday, we'll be doing some sort of StarCraft stream. I don't know what yet. I don't think that far ahead. So, guys, make sure you tune in. And with that's all I got. I'm tired of my internet being shit. So I'm going to try and figure that out by then, too. So, don't go anywhere, guys. Well, go anywhere. We're going to send you over to somebody. Who do we got? No. I have no idea who this is. Fuck it. I have no idea who this is. YOLO. Alright, friends. Make sure you all show whoever we're rating some love. Don't know who it is. Guys, I hope you all have a great day. Thank you all for hanging out. And you know what? Until next time, Thursday, I hope you all have a great day. Oh, I should probably hit the raid button. Peace.